Rise and join me in welcoming the class of 2018. 12 present the colors.
Attention. Kindergarten for march. Please render an appropriate salute.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our 2018 Green River High School commencement exercise. Sweetwater County School District Number 2 Board of Trustees, parents, friends, community members, and faculty, we appreciate your attendance this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Your support over the years has served as an important contributor to each of our graduates' success. These are very special young people sitting here before us. In fact, when I joined the Sweetwater 2 team, these guys were in first grade. Your pictures were so cute. I looked at them recently. Those of you that were here, you're still cute. You're just grown-up cute now. Their accomplishments are many. One indicator of their success is the scholarship dollars that they have earned. This group of seniors have earned $2,077,938 in scholarship. Great job, seniors. Those dollars represent their academic successes as well as their community service. Yes, these graduates are well-rounded, smart, and caring. I believe we will witness amazing accomplishments as they move forward with their next steps in life. Oh, gosh. Graduates, you have achieved an important milestone in your life. Your dedicated study and commitment has paid off. Our ceremony tonight is a tribute to you. Congratulations.
Please welcome our commencement speaker, Ms. Victoria Hemphill, distinguished teacher.
Good evening. Thank you, Superintendent Little Como, Assistant Superintendent Christensen, school board members, principals, teachers, parents, family, friends, and most of all, thank you, graduating class of 2018, for sharing this joyous evening with me. At this juncture in my career, it is the highest compliment and one of the greatest achievements I have earned. I am truly honored. Congratulations, class of 2018. You successfully reached a major milestone in your life. At this time, I invite you to take a moment, look around, and take it all in. We will never have this time again. Go ahead, look around one more time at all the love, support, and beauty that surrounds you. Look up at your mom and dad and know that those are tears of pride and joy in their eyes. Look at your grandparents and know that they've been here before, but nothing means more than this moment. See your teachers back there? The ones that wish this school year was over like it is for you? And one more time, look at the people next to you that have sat next to you in alphabetical order since kindergarten. Take this all in for one more moment. At heart, I am a sentimentalist. But truth be told, that moment of taking it in was actually just a minute for me to get my nerves under control. I'm not sure I have ever been this nervous before in my life. I feel like this is the perfect moment to apologize to 15 years worth of students that I have assigned speeches to and told them there's nothing to be nervous about public speaking. I hope someone is recording this because these are words that I don't say often. I was wrong. I am very nervous. I am nervous because class of 2018, I care about you all very much. This class has done so much for me, and you have a special place in my heart. For years, you have given me your best, both in and out of the classroom, and I hope to reciprocate that effort tonight. In class, I usually follow the don't be nervous with be brave and let it come from the heart. Here is my attempt at courage, and I assure you this comes from my heart. It is somewhere between difficult and impossible to encapsulate the enormity of this moment and the futures that lie ahead of you, so I will focus on the one aspect that I know best: education and learning. My message this evening is simple: never stop learning. Never stop your desire to grow and become more than what you are at this moment. I remember when I was a teenager, I attended a wedding of a close family friend. As my students know and often hear me say, I love love. So I was ecstatic to see the bride and white, watch the couple dance for the first time as Mr. and Mrs., and I've always been a fan of words, so I couldn't wait for the toast. The best man said, "My wish for you two is that through years of marriage and love, you look back on this day, your wedding day, as the day you loved each other least." I was confused. Shouldn't a wedding celebration be the epitome of love, the climax of a relationship? How could someone look back on the day that they said, I do, as the day they loved each other the least? It wasn't until years later that I understood exactly what that celebratory toast meant. In fact, I had to live those words to fully comprehend how special and true they are. On July 26, 2002, I married my best friend, Kent Hemphill. And on that day, I loved him very, very much. But just as the man at the wedding that I attended as a young teenager had predicted for another couple, it was the day in my marriage that I loved him least. I had no idea how much I could love Kent. And 16 years later, I learned more each day what loving him means. When I watched him become a father to our two beautiful boys, you knew I was going to talk about them, Noah and Drew, I found something new and amazing in this man that I could have never envisioned on our wedding day. Every day he puts on his uniform and genuinely believes that he is going to work to make the world a better and safer place, I fall more in love with my husband. The best part of our marriage is that I have the opportunity to fall more in love with him every single day. The reason I share that story is because the wedding toast parallels your graduation day. My wish for each of you graduates is that through the years of reading, discussing, schooling, working, trying, even failing, spending time with loved ones, and dedication to becoming smarter, that years from now, you will look back on this evening, your graduation, as the day you knew the least. Trust me, I know that seems like the exact opposite of what you should be hearing this evening, especially from the English teacher that forced you to combine two independent clauses with a comma and a coordinating conjunction. But it's true. Never stop learning. 20 years from now, when I am still claiming to be 29, I want to see you and have you give me a list of your accomplishments and accolades. And at the top of the list, please share the one thing that you have done, that you pushed yourself to grow and learn the most. I was 32 when I applied to the University of Wyoming Graduate School. At 35, I earned my Master's of Arts in English. It was one of the single most mentally challenging tasks I have ever faced. Yet, it was easily the most rewarding learning process in my life. Funny how closely those two things are related. I just wanted to keep learning. And I'm not finished. My schooling can be best summed up by the talented poet Maya Angelou. She said, "I've learned that I still have a lot to learn." Please understand, even though I want today to be the day you know the least, this is an enormous accomplishment, and each one of you deserves every applause, hug from me, because I'm a hugger, and pat on the back. You are amazing, and I am humbled to have been part of this process. But after spending 4 years with you, your teachers and I can see your potential, and we know that you can keep learning. Do not be mistaken. Formal education is not the only place to learn. When you go out into the workforce, learn how to be the best employee your company has ever seen. Never stop learning how to grow in your position. Instead of going out on Friday night, sit down with your grandparents and listen to their stories of their youth. Learn about socialization prior to social media. Take your mom to lunch. If you really want to know the definition of bittersweet, ask her when you get home tonight. Ask your dad the tricks of his trade. You won't learn that from a textbook, but you will never forget the lesson he is teaching you. Just never stop learning. Congratulations, class of 2018. Now go move mountains.
Please join me in welcoming Liam Pickering for the opening address.
Raise your hand if you're sweating in here. All right, good. I'm not the only one. Okay. All right, let's get this show on the road. Good evening, honored guests, teachers, administration, staff, faculty, family, friends. My mom, Sherry. Hi, Mom. How you doing? And of course, class of 2018. Give yourselves a round of applause here. Woo! It's great to see everyone here celebrating tonight, this momentous occasion. I was actually feeling a little bit nervous before giving this speech, so I went to talk to my dad about it. And he told me this following quote: "Don't try to be intelligent, funny, or interesting, just be yourself." Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. So continuing from that note, some people might be wondering then how I managed to get up here. And to that I say, keep your test covered better next time. Come on, guys. It's not that hard. Just flip it over. Anyways, jokes aside, there are a few goals that I wanted to accomplish with this speech. The first one being to help us reminisce over our high school experiences. Although some of us would prefer to see Green River in a rearview mirror, yeah, I'm sure that none of us will forget playing on our phones while pretending to pay attention in math class, yeah. Or falling asleep reading Fahrenheit 451, sophomore English, yeah. Or in health class sophomore year, finding some disgusting pictures of STDs to show to each other. I remember that one. Or making fun of Mr. Lowe's lack of hair. Or his overabundance of hair. Martin Van Buren's been out of style for a while now, Mr. Lowe. There have also been many moments in sports and activities that we should look back at. Like when the football team made state finals in 2016, so semifinals, or the several victories that the speech and debate team achieved throughout high school, or like the several victories that the two swimming teams took, or along with that, the awesome performances and productions put on by our theater, our choir, and our band. But we all created these memories and we achieved them together, but I think there's a couple of groups that we, as the class of 2018, should thank. Let's start with the teachers. Thank you all for being there, always. Yeah. Trying to arouse a little bit of hurrah after all these. The administration and staff members, thank you for always being there for us. The custodians, no matter the destruction, you guys are always there. Friends and family, we probably wouldn't be here without them. Let's all be honest with ourselves, right? But there's one group of people that I think we should thank most of all, and that's each other, the class of 2018. Thank you to the future teachers who will keep this tradition of knowledge flowing. That's a usual helpful thing to have in a good society, you know. Thank you to the future mechanics that will fix my vehicle when I accidentally put my car in drive instead of reverse in the driveway. And then thank you to the lawyers who will bail me out when I file for bankruptcy. And thank you to the future policemen and women who will pull me over and tell me that the speed limit is not 80, it is indeed 30. And just thank you to everybody going into the workforce to help us out here, you know, be good. So now with the thank yous out of the way, I think there's one more goal that I needed to accomplish with my speech, and that was to arouse some sort of wisdom from this speech. So I'll start with it vague. Success is subjective. Yeah, I know, it's a little confusing. I will explain it. So let me give you an example. When babies succeed, they see it as like taking their first steps or not peeing their pants. And then when these babies grow out of high school and they move on with their lives, they maybe go straight into the workforce or they go to college, one of those two things or whatever they do. And then when they get out of college, some of them will also continue to pass down this wisdom to their kids and their families, or some of them will try and achieve their craziest ambitions. And then when these folks get older, they'll pass on their wisdom to the next generation or try not to pee their pants. But anyways, overall, the point is everybody in this room should define success for themselves and try to achieve it, you know? So thank you, class of 2018. Congratulations. And also, quick shout out to my grandma up above. I'm sure you're here with us tonight.
Now welcome Gregory Marshall and Patrick Marshall as they present the 2018 Senior Class Address.
It's all yours. Hi, Mom. Okay. Good evening, everyone.
To start this the same way Mr. Howard starts his town halls,
Class of 2018, please give yourselves a round of applause.
at this point, you're probably getting nostalgic about leaving high school.
That's completely understandable. So we thought we would cheer you up by talking about some of the benefits of graduating. The biggest one is that you'll never have to drive through the parking lot again during the after-school rush.
That's the real reason I'm proud of graduating. I didn't die during the winter.
Here's another. Unlimited Fortnite. Your parents can never kick you off again.
Also, we will never get stranded on the side of the road when the activities buses break down.
And we will never have to listen to Mr. Hoops's favorite 10 songs on repeat while weightlifting again.
Instead of our names on boards for broken records, he should put up "It Ends Tonight" by the All-American Rejects.
But there are things all of us will miss in this school, and it's not just the big things like the excellent teachers and staff or the people you met. It's also the little things.
For example, the left water fountains always having cold water.
Mr. Rhodes playing catch with himself in the hallway.
And never managing to hit anyone.
Miss Rhinio's holiday parties.
IHOP should take notes on her pancakes.
Mr. Freeze and Mr. Parsons' chess games in between periods, and their passive-aggressive sportsmanship after losing.
The fact that cool math games was left unbanned by the school. Thank you so much.
Mr. Stice's music, which is also considerably better than Mr. Hoops's.
Or the only dress-up day that everyone unanimously supported, Twin Day.
And who can forget Fahrenheit 451 from English?
It was everyone's favorite movie.
Yes, there were a lot of ups and downs during high school.
Everyone had days where they had huge successes and others where everything came crashing down.
For example, when you do the work correctly in math class but circle the wrong bubble.
Or circle the right bubble, but don't show your work.
Math teachers, why do you do this to us?
We know everyone has done this, and it can be frustrating.
But that's the way high school was. You never knew if you were circling the right bubble. You just did it and hoped it served you well.
We selected Good Old Days by Macklemore and Kesha as our class song. Yet the song doesn't just discuss the peaks of childhood.
A good portion of it discusses the issues and negatives that young people face.
That's what creates the good old days, the days you won and the days you lost.
The good times and the bad ones.
Once you graduate, you shouldn't remember high school by just the successes and the things you enjoyed.
Also remember the bad. High school was the ups and downs wrapped into one. That's what created the experience.
And that is what will forever make us Green River Wolves. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2018.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Please welcome Principal Darren Howard and Assistant Principals Rhiannon Doak and Joseph Hamill for the presentation of diplomas.
Chairman Rusa, Superintendent Little Como, and Sweetwater Number 2 Board of Trustees. The students receiving their diplomas here today have met the requirements for their diplomas as set forth by the State of Wyoming and Sweetwater County School District Number 2 Board of Trustees. We will now award the diplomas. The following students are graduating summa cum laude with the highest honors. These students graduate having maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA over 4 years. Samuel Austin Bayless. Carly Jo Cutler. Kelsey Claudia Paige Erickson. Atlin Johnson. Tavianne Michelle Kemp. Gregory Henri Marshall. Patrick Felipe Marshall. Miles Dwayne Moffitt. Liam Patrick Pickering. The following students are graduating magna cum laude with great honor. These students graduated having maintained at least a 3.75 GPA over 4 years. Victoria Page Allen. Mackenzie Lorraine Allison. Georgina Barrios Martinez. Aaliyah Skylar Brady. Tate Megan Nose. Demetria Faith Green. Alondra Leon Hamilton. Hannah Hicks. Chance Scott Hofer. Dallin McKay Hoyt. Lauren Nicole Hoyt. Alexis Marie King. Kirsten Francis Knezovich. Sarah Cordelia Croft. Jesse Renee Lozy Reyes. Devin James Love. Nathan Taylor McCann. Cameron John Morris. Kristen Angel Morris. Caitlin Paige Ramirez. Mary Rebecca Ingeline Schaaf. Ty David Sterlingson. Cole Robert White. Matthew James Thomas Winkle. Harley Elaine Katrin Zimmerman. The following students are graduating cum laude with honor. These students graduated having maintained between a 3.5 and a 3.74 GPA over 4 years. Jacob Joseph Angelovic. Clayton James Bentley. Nicholas David Bolt. Kyle Lee Cacho. Alexander Simon Davis. Andre Jordan Dewey. Leona Kate Grimes. Abigail Nicole Grubb. Bethany Kaylin Hayworth. Holly Marie Hunt. Logan Johnson. Lindsay Rebecca Johnson. Sarah Lynn Lockwood. Caitlin Ann Lucero. Theodore Tracy McGee III. Ethan Cole Moffett. Cassandra Lee Newcomb. Alexandra Lee Palmer. Camry Alexis Peterson. Aiden Killian Powers. Trayson Christopher Rasmussen. Kyle Gordon Raza. Kaylee May Roundy. Cynthia Lou Sharetta. Sabrina Marie Stein. Dakota Lee Wingard. Megan Ray Yoke.
Caitlin Lenore Aguirre. Christian Jose Alatorre Garcia. Kaylee Rose Williams Allison. Aaron Brett Allred. Chance David Anderson, the Bulldogger. Garrett Manuel Ariano. Alyssa Marie Avery. Monica Lisbeth Ayala Barahona. Hallie Shea Behrens. Alec Griffin Barlow. Preston Ray Bartlett. Brody Owens Belcher. Broderick Eldrin Bell. Kevin James Bowles. Krista Leota Boynton. Tyler Tripp Brady. Caleb Reese Braithwaite. Ashton James Bryce. Cyree Michelle Burston. Alexis Janae Bybee. Santiago Jose Cantu. Justin Robert Carver. Bailey Marie Clark. Alexandra Nicole Click. Austin Ray Collar. Justin Buddy Collier. Elaine Rose Comer. Caitlin Rose Crawford. Camden Dean Croft. Michaela Ann Dean. Timothy Lee Dodd. Ivan Eduardo Escalante Galaz. Rick Thornton Flores. Anna Elizabeth Fossey. Taylor Eugene France. Faith Ann Fry. Nicholas Joseph Robert Froats. Mara Jade Garrett. Christian James Gayton. Fatima Gisele Govea Vargas.
Eilish Lauren Grant. Jesse Zyler Groves. Matthew Michael Hadding. Gavin Yates Heiser. Ana Paola Hernandez Tafoya. Eliel Ibarra Zentano. Ethan Antonio Irons. Carson Marie Jukes. Selena Joe Justison. Morgan Seth Justice. Sabrina Karimi. Jason Michael Klepper. Isabel Nicole Knight. Neely Kohler. Chase Dean Kuntz. Braden Anthony Kovic. Nicholas Case Ledger. Jaden Bailey Lewis. Shelby Ray Lockman. Juan Manuel Lopez Campos. Presley Matthew Lucero. John Warren Mackey, Jr. Jillian Rose Maldonado. Chesney Kamalani Mamalis. Memphis Rains Manzer. James Michael McCarter. Julian Cyrus McFadden. Placido Mena Guerrero. Keelan Michael Metz. Anisha Marie Middleton. Bradley Glenn Moss. Tiana Rose Moss. Avery Lauren Otto. Anthony Jeremy Perry. Felicity Nicole Peterson. Sally Beatrice Peterson. Joseph William Peasy.
Josiah Reese Prieto. Nolan Scott Rasmussen. Devin Charles Ratliff. Kelsey Morgan Ravelli. Paige Debbie Reynolds. Ashlyn K. Richardson. Ashlyn Michael Robbins. Justin Michael Rubalcaba. Shanda K. Schultz. Braylee Jean Cicluna. Skylar Jean Sell. Donovan James Shellman. Alicia Mia Singh. Jaylin K. Singh. Selena Lee Souza. Colton Bradley Spalding. Michaela Ray Stanley. Eric Ray Thrasher. Gage Paul Tracy. Arubio Treviso. Samuel Ariel Treviso. Shaylee Ray Toomey. Demi Anastasia Tyler. Braden Alexander Van Cam. Guy Evan Vandenberg. Gregory Eric Vanderpool. Devin Tracy Van Valkenburg. Taylor Ray Vaughn. Winston Walter Roy Walker. Dakota Jean Westberg. Natasha K. Young. Anissa Deshay Zancanella.
Please welcome Carly Cutler for the closing address.
As Senator Orrin Hatch states, graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. And for everyone in this room, this is very true. And as my fellow classmates have already addressed, high school has been amazing. It has been a time of embarrassing ninth grade voice changes, learning that homework is inevitable, and ultimately discovering who we are. And at this time, I would like to compliment all of my fellow seniors for their persistent efforts of accomplishing the ultimate goal, graduating. And guess what? You did it. And no one did it for you. Yes, you might have had help here and there, but it was you taking the tests. It was you sitting in the class discussions, and it was you who stayed up all night working on last-minute assignments. It was you. And as you leave this chapter of your life, you will soon realize that it was you all along. Now, with that in mind, high school has been amazing, but life doesn't end here. These past 4 years haven't been an ending, but a beginning to a crazy journey that will not only have countless crashing storms, but occasionally smooth sailing. Currents will pull you all different directions, and you will get lost. But that is okay, because you will soon realize that in those moments of a complete abashment, that those are the places you need to be. Your sail may tear, your raft that you thought was so sturdy will fail you. It will break at every seam, forcing you to tenaciously mend your boat back together piece by piece. And sadly, you are going to get slivers. And mom or dad won't be there to help you get them out. But guess what? In those moments, things will change. The sliver that you never thought you could get out will find its way to the surface. When you think you have hit rock bottom, when college classes become too hard, when money starts running low, and when all your friends leave you, you will rise. The raft that you never thought could be fixed will soon come together plank by plank. College classes will end, hard work will produce more money, and true friends will find their way to you. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and say life after this will be easy, because it won't. Adulting is hard, but through hard times we flourish. With failure comes success, and with hard work and dedication, things will become easier. As Dr. Seuss writes, "Kid, you'll move mountains." In class of 2018, this quote describes you. No matter what chapter you pursue next in life, whether it be college, military, or going straight into the workforce, you will move mountains. You will have great times and low times, days full of laughter and days full of tears. Life won't be kind. It will leave you on the ground like a little kid who has lost their parents in Walmart. It will steal your candy and be the bully that steals your lunch money. But that is okay. And you want to know why? Because you are stronger. Stronger than the fear of being lost, stronger than that baby stealing candy monster, and stronger than the bully that you never thought would go away. You are the future. Life is yours. And now you just need the courage to take the chance. Take that step, take that leap, and climb those mountains that you will soon face. So don't worry about the hard times, but look forward to the good times ahead, to the times where all the inconveniences of becoming an adult are gone, and new memories can enter your life. Memories of happiness, sadness, laughter, and pure joy. Memories with newfound friends, loved ones, and lovers. And always remembering the times in high school, the times of countless laughs, embarrassing stories, hard times overcome, and the chance to say that for 4 years, high school hasn't just been a collection of untold stories, but a masterpiece of lasting memories never to die. Congratulations, class of 2018, you did it. Now go show the world what us wolves are made of.
Please welcome Alexandra Palmer, Megan Yoke, Cassandra Newcomb, and Georgina Barrios for the presentation of the class of 2018.
Congrats, class of 2018. We did it. Who would have ever thought that the time had flown by this fast?
After we turn these tassels and walk out these doors, we are going to be able to officially call ourselves high school graduates.
We would like to wish all of you luck on your future endeavors and want to remind you that we believe in you and hope that you go far.
Remember those that you made memories with, because they are the ones who helped you make this experience so great. Also, take the time out of your day to thank your family, friends, and your teachers because it is them who has helped us accomplish all of this.
We all know that everyone has their ups and downs, but let's all agree that only take away the good one from this past 4 years.
We are all moving on in our lives to bigger and better things, but we cannot forget about those who got us this far.
So while keeping them in mind, let's turn the page to the next chapter of our lives, where we will get to continue to embark on our wonderful journey of life.
With that being said, I think it's time to not only turn the page into the next chapter of our lives, but to also turn our tassel to the other side of our caps. With great honor, class of 2018, please stand. Let's all turn our tassels from the right to the left.
1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Green River High School!